Good morning, it's Joel Markowitz for Personality Hacker. In this video, I want to talk about shifting from a negative emotion into a positive emotion. Okay, so emotions happen to all of us. If you're human, you have emotions come up for you. And the emotions I'm talking about today are strong, anchoring negative emotions, the ones that just don't seem to be able to let go of the grip. They have a grip on you in your life. I'm not talking about emotions you deal with or the struggles you deal with all day, every day in life. I'm talking about those emotions that hijack your entire day, your entire week, your entire moment experience. Something bad happens in your life, maybe something breaks down, something doesn't go well, a relationship has some conflict, and all of a sudden, your entire day without planning has been taken by this strong negative emotion that you feel in the moment. What do you do about this? Two things to remember about emotions. One, emotions bring us into the present moment. They bring us into presence. So you're not thinking about the past, you're not thinking about the future, you are in your experience. You are way zoomed in to your reality when you are feeling a strong emotion. It doesn't matter if you're feeling a negative emotion, it doesn't matter if you're feeling a positive emotion. If the emotion is strong, if you feel strength around that emotion, you are going to be in presence, in the moment. Number two, emotions don't happen to us. No one can make me feel an emotion. Every emotion I feel, I choose to feel. And this goes for you too. No one can reach into your head or your heart and turn your neurons, turn your brain chemistry, turn the way you feel about something to make you feel something that you don't want to feel. So if we know that emotions bring us into presence, and we are fully and completely responsible for our emotions, meaning that we're also in control of the emotional response we have, then we as people need to take control of the strong negative emotions in our lives. So one technique that people often share to shift yourself from a negative, strong emotion into a more positive one is to express gratitude for your life and the things in your life. So expressing gratitude, saying, I'm grateful for the things around me. I'm grateful I get to be here. I'm grateful I'm alive. Those are great things. In fact, that is the strategy I would recommend you employ. But I want to add a little bit more nuance to this. If you could be grateful for the things in your life, that's great. You're in the moment. Let's say you are late to work for a business meeting. Your car doesn't start. All of a sudden you start to feel all this negativity come up for you. You feel caught in the grip of realizing you're going to miss your business meeting. You're not going to do the presentation your boss is counting on. Now the boss is going to be frustrated with you and you're not going to be able to do the presentation. All these thoughts are going through your head. You're feeling worse and worse and worse about the situation. What most people do, if they want to express gratitude in that moment, they shift their focus. They go, okay, I'm caught in the grip of this negative emotion, but I want to shift into a more grateful frame. How do I do that? And so they start thinking about the things they're grateful for in life. I'm grateful for my spouse or my lover. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm grateful for the job I have. I'm grateful for all these possessions and things I have in my life. Remember, we talked about emotions zoom you in to the present moment. You are focused with blinders on to what's happening in the here and now. And so it's really challenging to shift from a present-minded awareness around the situation that's bringing all this negativity into a more zoomed out perspective of gratitude, of all the things you're grateful for in life. Instead of focusing your gratitude on all the external things in your life, your job, your spouse, your lover, your kids, your possessions, the good stuff you have in life, focus instead in the present moment. What can you, in the present moment, right in the midst of being caught in the grip of negative emotion, what can you begin to be grateful for right now? Using the energy, the momentum of the negative energy you already have building from the circumstance, how can you take that energy, instead of stopping the energy and shifting focus to something completely different that you're grateful for? How can you be grateful for the things happening right now in the here and now? Your car doesn't start on the way to work. Instead of being grateful you have a car, be grateful that you have been alerted to the fact your car is broken right now and you are on the interstate traveling 90 miles an hour and it stops working and you get in an accident. So you can be grateful for the very present, immediate response you're getting. If you're in a fight with your lover, be grateful the person cares about you enough to be arguing with you. They're still here. They're in the middle of arguing with you. That means they give a crap. They care about you. Use the technique of expressing gratefulness to bring yourself into a present awareness of what you're grateful for right here and right now. Not something abstract in the external world, but what are you grateful for? Get it out of the clouds. Get it out of the abstract. Stop thinking about all the things you have or the things you are. Think about what's happening right now and express gratitude in the moment for what's happening presently. So again, remember, emotions do not happen to us as people. We are ultimately responsible for our emotional responses that happen in life. So what do you think? I want to hear from you. Have you been caught in the grip of negative emotion? If you try this technique, I want to see what happens for you. What are some of the questions and challenges that still come up for you in the middle of this practice, this discipline? How do you get out of a negative emotion when you're stuck in it? How do you shift the constant immersion of that negativity that's coming up for you? How do you shift it into something more positive and more empowered in your life? Leave a comment below or ask a question. I'm Joel Markowitz for Personality Hacker. I'll talk with you on the next video.